Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 2, Episode 121. This is NXT Rage. The next time you hear this voice will be at the Mae Young Classic. I am super excited. But before we get there, we're going to hold Rage in front of 7,100 people tonight in the MT Boot Civic Center. I believe that's Montana. 85 B+ out the gate as William Regal pops up on screen to open the show with a message. Regal says that tonight, given the circumstances surrounding the matches between Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre, back-to-back count-out victories for both, tonight the two face off with the winner facing Bobby Roode at TakeOver Legacy 2. Thank you. So, the storylines have advanced, and tonight we're going to know who Bobby Roode faces at Legacy. Alright, 85 B+ here. Tom Phillips, Nigel McGuinness, and Byron Saxton welcome us to NXT. Tom Phillips says that tonight on NXT, we're going to have one hell of a show. Nigel comments on the huge announcement that Mr. Regal just made, and with Bobby Roode finding out who he faces at Legacy 2 tonight, it's going to be crazy. Tom Phillips says that tonight all things change for Bobby Roode at Legacy 2, and not to mention the opening match will be Chad Gable versus Hideo Itami, the winner being the first Rage participant entered into the Money in the Bank. 70 C+. And at about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction, Hideo Itami defeats Chad Gable in 10:57 with the Kenta combo into a Busaku knee. 75 B- for Gable and Itami, an absolutely fantastic opener tonight. 68 and 73 for Gable and Itami respectively. There was no skill improvements, but Hideo Itami joins. Who won on Resistance? I'm already forgetting who won on Resistance. Well, he joins the person who won on Resistance heading into the Money in the Bank match. And I can't believe I'm not remembering this right now. I wrote it down. Believe he joins, yes, I remember. He joins Mr. NXT. I just recorded this yesterday. 75 B-. Itami joined Mr. NXT as 2 of the 6 participants in the Money in the Bank. 2 more coming from Rage and 2 more coming from Resistance. Alright, next up we see Velveteen Dream and Will Ospreay in the back discussing their upcoming match tonight that William Regal paired him up against War Machine. Ospreay shoots him a sideways glances as the Dream appears to be doing all the talking. Huge match later tonight. 65C. Alright, next up in an extremely short match, Cassius Ohno defeats Martin Kirby in 159 with the Hangman's Clutch. 59 for Ohno, 55 for Kirby, announcing lift of the match. I'm guessing the declining physical ability knocked it down for Ohno a little bit. Yep, there you go. Well, penalized for booking decisions, face. Well, I had to book it, man. I had to go with this match. Had to give Martin Kirby a rub here, and Cassius Ohno a big victory. 53 C- for Cassius Ohno with the victory tonight over Martin Kirby here on Rage. After the match, Cassius Ohno is standing in the center of the ring and is calling for a microphone, and while handed one, takes a deep breath along the way. Ohno has not many words to say, but he does say, "Regal, I want a match at Legacy. No, I'm demanding one." Cassius Ohno will not be denied his legacy. So the Ohno Wants a Legacy storyline has advanced and began. 79B. Alright, no skill improvements unfortunately. Next up, the Mae Young Classic is the next show again. Very exciting news. The Mae Young Classic will be a 16-woman tournament over 2 nights. The Friday we'll do the round of 16, and then on the Saturday we'll do round of 8, round of 4, and the finals. So that will be awesome. Speaking of which, the more Mae Young Classic news, it's just been finalized that not only will the winner of the Mae Young Classic get an NXT contract and be assigned to Rage, but they'll go on to face the NXT Women's Intercontinental Champion, Ruby Riott of the El-Ring Dynasty at Legacy 2. So amazing. Look at this. El-Ring and Riott, fantastic. That is freaking awesome. 65C, the women are continuing to develop, and they're getting 65C segments on their own, which is great. All right. Next up, in a decent match, War Machine defeats the Velveteen Dream and Will Ospreay in 10:59 when Hanson pins Will Ospreay by pinfall with a Sin City Plunge, thanks to the Velveteen Dream jumping off of the ring apron, turning on Will Ospreay in the meanwhile, and Will Ospreay being hit with the Sin City Plunge. 56 and 53 for Ospreay and Dream, 53 and 50 for Rowan Hanson. We've advanced the Dream in a Flight storyline between Ospreay and Velveteen Dream. Unfortunately, it has lost heat. Raymond Rowe is improving in performance, and the Velveteen Dream is performing in technical, which is great. 49D plus. The match isn't super highly rated, but it gets the storyline that I wanted to get across. Next up, the door swings open, and Triple H, live on TV for the first time since Brooklyn 4, months and months ago. Of course, the Mae Young stuff was just his photo. Walks in. Triple H is a mystery here. I don't know why it says off screen, but that's okay. Triple H simply asks Regal if he has a moment. Regal is caught off guard, nods, and closes the door behind them. So William Regal, Triple H wants to talk to William Regal. William Regal was told that he wouldn't be the general manager for both shows for a long time, but it's kind of turned out that way because Triple H has not been able to find someone he wanted. And Triple H, from what I heard, is a little hesitant on the brand split. I'm actually interested in your guys' feedback. Do you guys like how the brand split's going? Because as we approach a legacy, I have multiple different directions I want to go, and one is with a brand split, and one is without a brand split. I can do either, but I don't know if I'll already have recorded Legacy before you guys comment on this. Hopefully not, but probably I will have. So maybe I'll throw it off as a little extra video. 85B+, but I would love to hear you guys' feedback. All right, next up, the camera shows Bobby Roode in the back on the couch as we get ready for the main event. The camera shifts, and it shows Aleister Black versus Drew McIntyre on the screen and looming. Bobby Roode faces the winner at Legacy 2. 84B+. And the main event. And a superb match. Aleister Black, Drew McIntyre again, this time following a double countout. So countout win for Black, countout win for McIntyre, and this time it is a 75B- double countout. Unbelievable. All right. After another countout ensues and the time limit draws, William Regal's theme quickly hits, trying to nip this in the butt, as Bobby Roode with the NXT Heavyweight Championship is jogging behind him, trying to see who he's facing and who William Regal picks for his challenger at Legacy 2 or WrestleMania. William Regal looks to Roode and then to Aleister and Drew, both exhausted, both sweaty, both dripping after an amazing match. Unfortunately, they fought so hard that they were counted out. William Regal tells Bobby that both of these men are viable options and are both deserving of a championship opportunity at Legacy 2. The fans cheer. And Bobby says, Regal, this isn't being done despite you, but to put the best foot forward for NXT, the most competitive match together for Legacy 2. So, Bobby Roode, you will defend your NXT Heavyweight Championship against both Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black at Legacy 2. The fans cheer for Roode, Black, and McIntyre, all three babyfaces, as the ultimate babyface, Roode, is up for the challenge. So, all these segments have advanced and gained heat. That's great. Roode and Regal were great. That's great. 88B+. All right, as the camera turns, a loud smack is heard as Aleister Black has grabbed a chair and leveled Drew McIntyre in the back while sending Drew down to the floor hard and fast. Bobby Roode takes a few steps forward and thinks about helping Black, but stops. Aleister, making a move towards the ramp, probably does this with the chair, which causes Roode to smartly stand put. As Drew is laid out cold, the camera turns, showing a completely different person. Aleister Black seemingly transformed in a matter of seconds. This is the end, possibly. Despite this violent act, the road for Roode is now clear. Bobby Roode defends his NXT Heavyweight Championship against the newly turned Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre in 4 weeks. Look at this. We've advanced everything. They've all gained heat, and we're going to do it. We have 14 segments. His new gimmick's going to badass. Hopefully this turn is good. We've built it up strong. Average. Womp womp. But it was a complete success. That was good. So we're not going to go into the pay-per-view. I mean, we get bad booking penalties for face versus face. We're not going to go face versus face versus face. Black has been teetering on the line with Drew and a couple other guys for a while. This is why I said I have a whole bunch of heel turns and face turns and going on in the notes, so you guys aren't going to know exactly when stuff happens. It's kind of like a surprise for you guys as well. But at 88B+ to end the show, Black, Roode, McIntyre, face, heel, face, as you see on screen, face, heel, face. Should be an absolutely amazing match. 88B+. What did we get for the show? In 81, not the 84 we got last show for Resistance, but another super strong show here for us at NXT The Game. This was NXT The Game, Season 2, Episode 121, NXT Rage. And the next time you hear this voice, it's going to be for the Mae Young Classic. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I will be changing my product settings for the Mae Young Classic to simply 100%. There's not going to be any segment. So I expect these shows to get pretty bad ratings, but I may artificially boost them up a little bit. No, you know, we're not going to do it at all. Our women are not over at all, and we're going to try to make a couple women in this tournament. It has been announced there will be 4 women from Rage, 4 from Resistance, and 8 from NXT UK, filling out the 16-woman tournament round. I have it ready, but I'm not quite ready to show you guys yet. I will do a video showing you the participants in the Mae Young Classic, though. I'll actually put that up because we've been hyping it up for quite some time. And I don't think it'll spoil anything based on what I've uploaded as of yet. But either way, this is NXT The Game Season 2, Episode 121, NXT Resistance. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a glorious rest of your day.